Our purpose as readers today. I can identify the root or base word of a longer word. So we have to ask ourselves, what is a root word? Well, a root word can also be called a base word. So you'll see me use that interchangeably. They sound different, but they mean the same thing. A root word is the simplest form of a longer word. So it can stand on its own and still be a word. It has basic meaning. It will also help you to figure out the related meaning of the longer word. So let's look at that. Here is our longer word, invention. T-I-O-N makes a shun sound, and I know that that can be added to the end of a word like vacation or information or prediction. So I'm thinking about other words that I know. That will help me to understand that there's a simpler word inside this longer word, a root word or a base word. Invention, if I look inside of this word, I see the word invent. And that is related to the word invention. So my base word, or which is also called a root word, is invent. So that means the suffix that comes at the end of the word that changes its meaning is shun. The meaning of that whole word, invention, is it's a device that has been created. Invent, the base word, means to create. So they are related to each other. They have a related meaning. Here is Slinky Dog, who we've seen in the past, and he helps our brain visualize those root words and prefixes and suffixes. So our root word today, invent. Our suffix, shun. Put it together, it makes the word invention. Let's go into our text and try to identify words, longer words, that have a root word inside of them. So today in our text, we are going to look at longer words that we can find a root word inside of, and we're going to identify that root word. That's our purpose. Identify the root word in a longer word. So highlighted in green is the word inspiration. Let's read the sentence. Many inventors and scientists just step outside and look around for inspiration and ideas. So I have to look inside of this word to find the simpler word that's related to inspiration. I do see the word in, but the word in and inspiration aren't related. They don't mean something similar. So that can't be my root word. Inspire and inspiration, those have a similar meaning. Inspire means to motivate someone to do something like you. Inspiration is an idea that you take from someone. So our root word is inspire. Let's look at our next highlighted word. If we read it, this longer word reads inventions. So we have to look inside of this word to find the simpler word that's related to the meaning of inventions. Try this one on your own. See if you can identify the root word, and then we'll check your thinking. Okay. If I look inside of this word, I see the basic, simple word, invent. Invent means to create something. Inventions are the creations. So those meanings are related. So invent is the root word. which we can also call a base word. Let's look at this next word to try and find the root word. Navigation. These sounds create an amazing navigation system for the bats. I see all three of these words have a suffix in common. Inspiration, inventions, navigation. That helps me to identify the root word. They all three have shun in common. So what do you think the basic word, the base word, or the root word is? Let's check your thinking. Navigate. Navigate and navigation have a related meaning. Navigate is to find your way. Navigation is the way you found. And let's look at our next longer word. Can you try and read that on your own? Information. Information. This information helps bats find bugs to eat. So we want to think of the base word of this longer word, information. What is the basic simple word inside of this word? Let's check your choice. Inform. To inform is to give facts. Information are the facts. Those two words are related. And our last word for today, observations. Their observations have led them to invent many useful things. The base word or root word of observations is, let's check your thinking, observe. Observe and observations have a related meaning. Observe means to look at, and observations are what you saw. So third graders, we just identified the root words in longer words that have related meanings. Good luck on your Reading Wonders backpack page.